What's going on, people? I got a battle here against a guy that I don't remember. I really have no idea who this was against, so sorry. But, yeah. So I lead with Heatran, and he's like being all a tranny, and he leads with Swampert, which is actually perfect because I have HP Grass. So I go for it, and I knew it wouldn't take it out, but yeah, it gets really close, so that's good. And Parrot is really, really fucking annoying, so I'm glad that it's gone. Well, let's see. So I take the earthquake because of Shucka, and I'm like, mother Shuckas. Okay, that was terrible. That was just wrong. That was just wrong. So anyway, I just set up rocks, and so does he. So yeah, I guess I could have killed him, but whatever. So here he switches out and goes into this original thing, which I never really see this thing, so like I don't even know what its name is. So yeah, it's that original. And I go for the HP grass, and he obviously 4 times resists it, but he still takes stealth rock, so that's cool. So Heatran has done everything that he has to do, so I just let it die to an earthquake. And I see no life orb, so I'm thinking maybe choice. So I switch into Gliscor. I don't know why. I switched into Gliscor. I go for the taunt, which is great because he tries to Dragon Dance. I don't know. Maybe he was like Lum or Yachi or something. I don't know. But that's good that I did that. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic on the switch, but he has a Celebi, and I'm like, fuck. Oh my god, no. So yeah, this is Gliggles. This is Gliggles on steroids here. Right there, yeah. So, here I switch, I guess, predicting like a grass move, but, he goes for the leech seed, and I evade it, which is great. So, yeah, I don't want to get T-waved, so I go, pull a double switch back into, Gliscles, and, yeah. And here, I should have just taunted right off the bat. Here, I think I do finally taunt, so, yeah. Yeah. I go for the taunt, yep. And, yeah, he can't leech seed after that, so I don't know why he tried to, even though he knew I had taunt. I don't know. So, yeah. He's getting hurt by poison, yeah. Here I switch out, predicting the grass move again, and, he switches too and goes back into, Swampy. And yeah, I'm like, more flinch, Zors. I'm Jirachi, and I kill it with Psychic. Because I don't carry Iron Head, because, yeah. So he goes into Dragonite. I was predicting EQ or Superpower, or not superpower, fire move. Yeah, he goes for the flamethrower, and I was like, okay, I can take that like a monster, except he gets a crit, which I still take it really well, so that's cool. And I don't know why he stays in. I outspeed because I'm offensive, and yeah, I kill this thing with Ice Beam, so sweet. And yeah, I take Life Orb. Here he goes into Ape. I don't really have a switch into Ape, so I just let it my lolcox die with from Grass Knot. Yeah. So I see he has leftovers, and I'm like, yeah, okay, what the fuck? So I go into Rotom because it's supposed to be heat form, but I'm retarded and I can't get it to work with my ROM, but whatever. So I go for the T-Bolt. He nasty plots for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe he wasn't predicting that I would be Scarf. Yeah, so I just do a KO with the T-Bolt, which is good because Infernape can kind of rape my team. Well, sort of. I don't know. He goes back into Celebi. Obviously, I'm Scarfed. I can't do anything. I know he's going to recover, but there's really nothing I can do. So I go back into Gliscos, and he's like, Gliscos, what's up? And, fireworks going off. Yeah, so, lefties, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go for the taunt, I think, again. He goes into Machamp, and Machamp is just like, oh, this Machamp. And seriously, this Machamp just, like, was annoying as fuck. Like, even more than it usually is. So, here I switch. I was fearing Ice Punch, so I go into this because it has max HP and defense. But he just goes straight for the D punch. D punch. And, yeah, it gets a crit, which really, really pisses me off because, oh, fuck. So anyway, I have to switch. I go into Rotom. He switches back out and goes into this, which was, I guess, a good switch. Here I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, blah blah blah. I know it's not gonna kill, but it's gonna do damage to it. And luckily, I get the special defense drop. He is gonna go for the T-Wave, but you know, whatever. I didn't want this stally shit anymore with Gliscor and stuff. So yeah, here he's gonna recover, but I'm really glad that I got this special defense drop. So as long as I don't get, can you hear those fireworks? I don't know. But anyway, the special defense drop is gonna help me like own this Celebi so that it doesn't get a free recover off. So basically, he's being a fag and trying to stall me out for pair hacks, but yeah, it's not happening. I go for the Shadow Ball, blah blah blah. I'm not getting pair hacks, yeah. And then I get a crit and kill it, which is awesome. So yeah, fuck you, Celebi. So he goes back into Machamp, and yeah, he sets up a sub, and I was like, okay, as long as I don't get paralyzed. He only has 4 subs, I think. I don't know, with leftovers. That may give him like an extra sub or something. I don't know. So yeah, there's sub 1, and I'm like, alright, don't get pair hacks. I've been really lucky so far. Maybe I won't get it. So this is the second one. I kill this thing with a Shadow Ball. Everybody's happy. Yeah. So he's again being a fag and trying to sub until I get pair hacks. So looks like he only has 1 more sub. So if I can just not get pair hacks this one turn, then I will be okay. Just that's all I need. Just 1 turn. Substitute, and fuck you, game. But here's the icing on the cake. Okay, he doesn't go for payback for some reason. Maybe he doesn't have it. Well, no, he does have it. Never mind. Go for the Stone Edge. I live it, and then get pair hacks again, and I'm just like, fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. So he kills me off, and this is really bad because he has a free sub. So I go back into Gliscors because I figure he doesn't have Ice Punch since he didn't use it. Go for the EQ to break the sub. Yeah. I think he goes straight for the D-Punch. D-Punch. And, yeah. So he goes to the D-Punch. I know I can take that. I'm only worried about confusion. Really. So, yeah. I know he's probably just going to set up another sub or just attack. I go for this. Luckily, I get the EQ, but that's not enough to take it out. So close. It lives like 1 HP, and he goes for the Stone Edge, and I was like, okay, I outspeed. All I need to do is not get confused. And there's the confusion. And I was like, game? No, seriously, game. Fuck you. So I lived this, and I was like, okay, all I need to do is not get confused again. Okay, game? Alright. Yeah. I get hurt again, and I die to a payback. But, luckily, he has no sub. So, yeah. He gets lefties. He's really low health. I know that I have no speed, but I can still outspeed because Machamp is really slow as fuck. So I get off the Psychic. That is going to take out this Machamp, and all he has left is, what's its face? Yeah, Mence. So he goes into this, takes Stealth Rock, and I'm like, alright, I'm not going to outspeed, he's just going to EQ. I'm going to have to go into my secret weapon, my last guy. Can I win? Oh my god, suspense. Whoa. So, yeah, I die to the EQ. I go to my last guy, which is Lucario, which is awesome, shiny, it's pretty sexy. So yeah, can I kill with extreme speed? Go for it, Life Orb. Yes, I can. So, GG, that was a 1-0, pretty good battle. So, yeah. See you mofos next time.